Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Sports Zone, your go-to hub for all things sports. On this channel, we will be covering game highlights and expert analysis to in-depth player profile and fun discussion. Stay updated and engage with the latest in sports right here. My name is Fidel Gari. Today, we are going to focus mostly in the matches that were played over the weekend, especially the matches that were played by the English Premier League teams. And especially, let's start with observing the match that was played on Friday, the match between Manchester United and Fulham. I think most of you will agree with me that the match was a very good, intense match. Fulham played a very good match. The passes that they were portraying, I think Silva is doing a very good job with the Fulham currently, and the players that they are targeting, especially they are targeting to get McTominay from Manchester United to bolster their midfield after losing Paulinho to Bayern Munich. I think when I was observing the game, I saw they had a lot of flair in their midfield and even the attacking. Iwobi and the new boy that they signed the other day, Smith Rowe from Arsenal, they were doing a very fantastic job. In terms of the Manchester United, I saw also a little bit of improvement, especially in the defense of Manchester United. Maguire, they really did very well with Martinez in the defense, and I'm hoping that Manchester United will keep on improving as time goes by after even signing the players that they had signed recently, Delete and Mazrui. Hopefully everything over the weekend with their game with Brighton, I'm hoping to see Manchester United playing a solid game and a much better. If you have more comments, you can comment in there. We can put your comments below so that we can discuss and see how Manchester United are going to perform this season. Our second game, I'm going to cover the game that was played early Saturday, the game between Ipswich and Liverpool. I watched that match and I saw Ancelot's Liverpool is not all that different from the Liverpool that I saw, which was under Klopp. They played a very good football during second half, but first half, Ipswich were a better team than them. I'm hoping that as time goes by, the system that Ancelot is trying to portray, the possessive football from midfield, I think if most of the Liverpool players get into the rhythm, I think Liverpool will be a team to watch. Going forward, today I want us also to discuss about the matches that were played on Sunday. I watched the match between Manchester City and Chelsea. And to be sincere, Chelsea are not yet there. Because I don't know what the Chelsea club owners are trying to do with the club. But if I compare the Chelsea that I'm seeing now with the Chelsea that Abramovich had, it's totally different. And the match between them and Man City, it was a 50-50 game. Chelsea really tried to bolster their midfield and tried to counter all the midfielders that Man City were portraying there. But Man City, I think because Rodri was not there, is out injured for the time being after Euros, they were not all that solid in their midfield. So they lost a lot of their balls in the middle. But I'm hoping when Rodri comes back in the Man City midfield, Man City is still our team to watch this season. They are still solid. They still have the same players. They have added a very good player called Savinho in their wings, and he played that day. He was very fast dribbler. And I'm hoping maybe he'll continue improving under Pep Guardiola. The next match I want to discuss about is the team that played on Saturday, the team between Aston Villa and West Ham. West Ham really signed a lot of players under their new coach, and I think they will need a little bit of time so that they can have that cohesion, especially with the new players that they have signed. They have signed more than 6 players that I've known. They signed one Bissaka from Manchester United in their defense. They have signed several players that we are going to see in our next session, in our next video that we are going to cover before we see the the matches that are going to be played next weekend. We'll be going to cover all the transfers that have transpired in all the teams that are in the English Premier League, plus the other leagues. But if I go to the Aston Villa side, I think Unai Emery is still a manager also to watch in this English Premier League, and also Aston Villa is still a team to watch. They played very well. Even during the second half, they came and really outplayed West Ham in the midfield. And I'm hoping that this season, at least they will still participate in the Champions League and play well, hopefully. As we have finished the weekend vibes, discussing about the matches that were played over the weekend, now I want us to go to the next session. And the next session is all about predictions. And this is a section that we're going to be looking at. And then at the end of the season, we are going to go back and look at this first clip that we have recorded here and see if you are right. In our EPL prediction this week and this season, I want all of us to discuss, and we discuss as fans, which club is going to be the champions of the English Premier League. Okay, I can start with my side. I don't know your side, but I can start with my side. I think Man City is still a team to watch, and I think they'll still retain the cup of the English Premier League. We are going to discuss these things in this category. We are going to have the champions category. We are going to have the second to fourth position category. We are going to have the fifth and sixth category. Then we are going to have the European contender category. We are going to have the teams that are going to be relegated category. We are going to discuss about that. And then we are going to discuss about the top scorer of the league, impact signing, and then player to watch, and then manager to watch also. We can start with the champions. As I have said, I'm still in favor of Man City to win the English Premier League this season. And then on my side, the second to fourth position, I'm going to give Arsenal. I know the Arsenal fans, they'll now have their shoulders up, knowing that I've mentioned their team's name. And then I also think that Slot is going to improve the Liverpool side. They're going to have the third position, and Aston Villa is still going to maintain the fourth position and be in the top 4 contention for the Champions League. The fifth position, I'm going as my prediction. You'll write your prediction in the comments below. I'm going to go with Manchester United. And then in the sixth position, I'm going to go with Tottenham. European contender, I'm going to go with the Newcastle or Chelsea. I think the Newcastle team, they are building a very nice team this season. I think the season they'll also still be in the European contention. The teams to be relegated, this is a hard one. This is really a hard one. I think I'll go with Southampton. I think I watched their first match, but I cannot judge with them with their first match. I think they'll really struggle this season. And also going to go with the Nottingham Forest. I think they're also going to struggle. And maybe Leicester. They are also going to struggle. Ipswich, I think it's a solid team. I saw them play against Liverpool. They are a very solid team. And I think they can still remain in the English Premier League. Let's go to the top scorer. I'll still go with the Haaland of Man City. Impact signing, I'll go with the Tottenham's new signing striker Solanke. I think he'll do well in the system that Tottenham have. In the player to watch category, I'll go with the Timber. I like Timber because I think last season he did not play most of the matches for Arsenal because of the injury that he had. But I watched him play in the preseason, and he's a very, very hardworking defender and a very prolific and a very smart defender. And if he's fit, I think he will be player to watch this season. Manager to watch this season, I'll go with the new manager of Liverpool, Slot. And our viewers, that's all for today. Until next time, God bless you.